everybody.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hi, it's good to see you all.
Yes, yes.
I hope you're all well by the grace of God. Yes, and
Yes.
good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi.
Daddy,
Yeah.
relax.
What? I'm relaxed.
Yes,
I'm
relax.
relaxed. Okay, you want me to do it again? Relaxed?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, relax.
All right. Magandang. That's too relaxed. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi.
Yay!
Alright,
Good
yes.
job. Because you know why I say that? Because sometimes, or most of the time, when you speak Tagalog,
Yeah.
you are tense.
Right, well, I'm intense, so.
I know that. I know. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for coming back, or thank you for considering watching us or watching us.
Yes, thank you for all of our new subscribers, for all those that
For
are
our-
commenting and the likes. We love you guys. We love all the love, and we give that love
Thank
back
you for
to
your prayers. We thank you for
Yes.
your well wishes, and we thank you for continuously watching and supporting us.
Yes.
And we can't thank you enough. So
Maraming salamat.
and thank you for the encouragement.
Yes.
And, thank you for the comments, and maybe questions are coming. So
That's right. So, today we are not going to talk about us.
No, no more.
No.
There's no more to tell. No, there's more, but you know, that's
Yeah.
ladies in our lives. But today we are going to talk about you.
You
No.
and you and
Yes.
you. No.
You. No, just kidding. Never mind. But we are going to talk about us, actually, as people, as
Yes.
collective group of people, as a society.
Yes.
We are going to talk about
And specifically about age and
or age
age
gap
gaps
between married people.
yes.
So
How old is too old?
How old and how young is
Yeah.
too young.
So this was actually spurred on because a couple of you out there did, kind of commented
Yes.
about, they can't believe that that we look so good, after 20 years of marriage,
After 20 years of marriage, and we still look
So we look so good, yeah. No.
No. And it's kind of, it happens from time to time. Sometimes people will ask how old we are, and like, really, you look young, So, but it's just the camera is making us look young.
No, what are you talking about? I'm right here in front of you, and you look good.
No, you look good. Okay.
We look good
All right,
to each
all right.
other. How about that?
Yes.
All right.
We do look good to each other.
Yeah.
I find you attractive and looking good for your age.
You as well.
Thank you, Daddy. But that's a good thing, right? That's
Yeah.
a good thing that we
That's
find
the
each
most
other.
That's most
That.
important, regardless of what other people think. But we do thank those comments. We thank you for that.
But I think also the camera also enhances sometimes.
Probably.
Although you say that sometimes camera makes you look bigger.
Yeah,
10.
it adds 10 pounds to you.
But
so.
I think that modern technology, although my phone is older, says that maybe they're doing something that we look better in camera. I don't know.
Whatever it is working. Keep it up. All right.
And I don't enhance my face or anything.
Yeah, she doesn't
We
wear
don't.
makeup.
I
She didn't
don't.
wear makeup at our wedding, so.
So yes,
Yeah.
I wake up like this. No, no. Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
So anyway.
Anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
Age gaps.
Bear with us though, because we are very comfortable talking about ourselves and our life experiences, and it's easy to talk about your own experiences, but it's harder to talk about things that we are not very familiar with. So bear with us, and we'll get better at it.
Although
we'll
grow. We're somewhat familiar with that because we are talking about age gaps, and because of those comments, at the end of this video, we will reveal our age and
we
with
have
the age gap.
reveal.
Yeah,
We have no problem with age.
Yeah.
Actually, with telling people how old we are, because I know some people who won't tell their age, and they said in this country, they says that if you ask the lady her age, it's rude.
Yes.
But you can ask me my age, and I don't have no problem. I will not call you rude.
Yeah.
For me, age is a sign that God has blessed me.
Yes.
And the more age the older I get, the more he has blessed me. It means one more year closer to my dreams or whatever I'm working on, and one more year to do better and be better.
And with age comes wisdom, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Although I do know some old fools.
No. Anyway, be nice.
Right. So age gaps.
Age gaps.
So we actually, in knowing that we were going to be talking about this, we actually went back and did a little bit of research on it.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
We're not research folks.
Yeah. But some of the data was surprising, actually. I was like, wow.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what's not surprising is that they say that, I guess, on average, most people have maybe a 1 to 3 year age gap.
No, 2.3.
2.3 is it? Yeah, 2.3
years
years is about the average for
age
folks.
gap of people. Yes,
for folks. And what was the?
I'll get our little.
So now we've got our own little cheat sheet here. Our little data on it.
It said so. The average age gap is 2.3 years.
Oh yes. In
marriage, people getting married.
Yeah.
This is heterosexual people, man and woman.
Yeah, and then 64% of men.
64% of that marriage, men are older than women.
Yeah, men are older than the women.
23% women are older than men. And 13%, they're both the same age within that year. So,
so first of all, let's tackle that first part because that's more common. Since it's bigger, it's more common. Obviously, is that when the man is older than the woman. And a couple of years, doesn't mean it's no big difference. But what about when it's a bigger difference?
When it's a bigger, that's become a taboo according to society. Society puts pressure on us, and let's make this very clear first before we go into what society thinks. That for us, we don't think that age is a determination of how successful a marriage should be.
Right.
Because if you walk into a marriage, a relationship, and your intentions are right, your attitude is right, and you have love and you have God in that relationship, you are more likely to succeed.
Yes.
So that's why when I walk into a marriage, when I ask God for a man, I did not ask him for what age. I asked him for a man who loves him, who loves God. Because when you love God, God will require you to do things that will make you a better husband, a better father, and a better human being. So, there you go. It's not the age, it's the heart that makes the relationship successful.
Yeah.
Yay, praise the Lord.
Yay. But,
all of you out there, young and old, 70 and 20, married couple, you go at it.
You go.
Keep on loving each other.
Yeah.
And show them.
Don't worry about what people think. But we know society, there is a stigma, especially when the man is so much older than the women.
There's a name now.
Oh,
you remember what's name?
What do they call that?
I don't know. Manther.
Yeah, and Manther. We just saw that. But they think obviously most people think of a man when they see a man with a younger woman that he's like some grave. He's not. He's a cradle robber and all this thing. He's just trying to take advantage of this young girl and that kind of stuff. And on the flip side of that, for the women, if they see a woman with an older man, oh, she's a gold digger. She just wants him for the money and all of that stuff. When it could be, there's actually some legitimate reasons for that, for an older man and younger women being together.
So what have we discovered about men? Why are they marrying younger women?
So, one of the reasons I think is because they want to help them feel youthful. Being with a younger woman will help you feel youthful. It brings back that vigor and that excitement. They say that a lot of the older men that are with younger women are coming out of divorce. They've been married for 20, 30 years, whatever it is. They've been hurt before.
Really bad.
Yeah. And so being with a younger woman kind of helps them heal from that. They can focus on someone who's not after, maybe not after the money or whatever, or they just want to, they have that innocence about them. A younger woman has the innocence in her, that youthfulness, and they just like that.
That's it?
Oh, no, there's a lot of different reasons. or maybe it could be that they want a family. Maybe they didn't. Maybe their other partner didn't give them children. A younger woman, obviously, is within her childbearing years and is looking to get to that level and become a mother and to be a wife, and so they want that. I'm not explaining it well, but they want that.
You're not a very good explainer. You need to study some more, Daddy.
Yeah, but that's really what they, one of the things that they do look for. There could be a million different reasons. I mean, and some that I may not explain, but there could be some very legitimate reasons for that. For an older man wanting a younger woman.
Yes,
and for a younger woman, I mean.
And I think men also. I mean, just for what I read and researched, men, they the younger woman because they've been hurt, and the younger woman, they kind of make them feel wanted, and give them another chance to make it right. So, and also I think.
Yeah, women do want stability. That is a big part of it. I mean, they look for stability, and an older man would already be.
That's the women's side, though. But for men who's trying to marry younger women, and I think because also as men in general, that's how God created. Men are very visual being, and looking at a young woman is a good thing.
Yeah, we like beauty.
You like voluptuous. Yeah. No, but they said that most older men, they don't even worry much more about how they look.
Yeah.
Or how you are, because they've been there, done that. They have learned from experience that that's not what matters.
Right.
So,
Yeah, a lot of times it's the youthfulness. Some of them do, the energy that a younger woman has. They want to recapture that. Sometimes they're in the middle of a midlife crisis. And to have somebody younger to help them through that is a relief.
And also it makes them feel in control.
Yes.
They feel like they are the leader of this relationship,
right?
Which is how men were created, actually.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, there are so many other reasons there, and maybe you can let us know your age gap, and why did you, if you have any reasons, why did you marry a younger woman, or why did you marry an older man? But I think just occurred to me right now that I think. Also, when the woman is younger, she's more likely to have to want to do sex.
Oh yeah.
She's not as tired as older women.
Yeah.
And men like sex.
Yeah, men like it, and I think I know what you were leading up to is that they view an older man as being more experienced in the bedroom.
Yes.
Got some more moves, you know what I
mean? No, but on the flip side, I have listed, because I don't remember most of the reasons why. Unlike my husband here, who's trying to figure it out, who have it in his mind, but then when we come here, it's not there anymore.
It took a break somewhere.
See, I'm smarter. Huh? No, I love you anyway. I have listed the reasons why. As far as my research, why women want to marry older men, and one of the things it says is they are more mature, and indeed, because in biologically, I mean, as in reality, men really normally mature later than women. So when you marry the man, let's say you just finished high school, which is the ideal age of marrying according to the research, 25-year-old for women, they want to marry at 25. And men is 28. So you just finished college, you just found a job, couple of years in your job. Then you find a man the same age as you. You are both going to struggle if you get married, right? And you might both end up losing your job. You're gonna struggle to find money for your rent, and then you're gonna struggle to rear a child during that time too. Although that's the prime time to have children, is when you're that age. So if women are younger and men are older, that man is going to be more mature already. He has life experiences that taught him how to make better decisions and take things more maturely instead of pouting like a baby,
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my maturity.
Like when in our first marriage, and you're pouting there in the corner because I'm not talking to you. Yes, but then another thing is this is they're more responsible. Of course, the more mature you are, the more responsible you should become.
Yes,
You must
yes.
become. You must
Must.
become if you want this marriage to work, right?
That's right. That's right.
And then another one is they're stable. There
Yes.
comes the woman in reality. Women want security. They want to be loved, but they also want to feel secure, financial security and this
Emotional
yes, and
security. Yeah.
and the future to be secure, not worry about bills, or are we
Yeah.
gonna have a place to sleep, or are we gonna have food to eat, are we gonna be able to send our children to college or things or school or something, so that's very attractive for women.
Mm-hmm.
And then older men, they already know what they want.
Yes.
They have been there, they have done that, they have experienced everything, and they know that this doesn't work for me, this works for me, this is what I want.
Come on, baby, let's do this.
Come on, baby. That muscle.
Let's do this. It's the right thing to do and the right time to do it.
See, Daddy, it is
Yes.
better when you make a list.
Yes.
I told you to make a list.
I meant, what is all this?
No, I said, no, but the list about why men are interested in younger women. And you said,
Yeah.
I'll remember that, hon.
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Yeah, I'll remember, and then when the camera comes on, it leaves.
But we get to learn from our experiences
Yeah.
like mature people.
Yes.
Not we claim we are. Right? Okay. And then they know what they want. And then the next one is they have more life experiences. And experience is the best teacher.
Yes.
So in every area in life, as you mature, you will experience more of that things. So
Right.
the more experiences you have, the better you become at it. So the better you become at handling pouting or tampo, those quiet moments when nobody wants to talk. Yes, but so like now, you see, when we were married a long time ago,
Yeah.
I mean, in our first year of marriage, that's our struggle, is when I don't want to talk to him
Yeah.
for a minute. And I explained to him why. But now it doesn't happen anymore because I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because we found out that we can talk everything out.
Yes.
Just talk about it.
Talk works.
Talk about it. Talking works.
Yes.
So now, and then they are also not afraid to be intimate.
Yes.
Because they know that intimacy helps relationship.
Yes.
Intimacy works. So they're not afraid to be intimate with their partner, with their wife. And
I love being intimate with you.
of course, I know when it's about to come because he's gonna say that. Of course, he likes intimacy, but for him, intimacy is For me, intimacy is cuddling. For him, is
I like cuddling too.
no intimacy.
Before
is,
and after.
But you know what? Intimacy is not just that. Intimacy
Yes.
is so many different
That
things.
is
Maybe we
true.
can talk about that in the future.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and when with intimacy comes the sex, and they said because you have plenty of experience already, men are older, they're very good in bed.
They got the moves, some
They
new
get the
moves they've never
moves.
seen before.
What's
Yeah.
that song, Jagger?
They got the moves like Jagger.
Get a move like Jagger. Woo!
I don't know about his moves, but
All right. Then now, and one of the other things is there's no drama.
yes.
They're just
That's a big
straight to
one,
the
I
point.
think.
They're not like
No games.
no more emotional outbursts and like
Yeah. Just
There's
it is
no
what
drama.
it is. Yes.
So these are one of the things. Although I read somebody in a blog that says, "Well, you know what? My husband has already watered the field and makes everything grow. All I need to do is live in it." You marry an older man.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's very practical. But I hope that whatever it is, our requirements to marry, I hope we go in it with love.
Yeah. Now, hon, what about when it's an older woman with a younger guy?
Oh, yeah. You want me to explain? Because I feel like I'm doing so much better than this.
Now we see that too.
Because I made a list too.
Yeah, you made a list for that.
Smart woman. Because I feel like we're not very good at this when it's not us, so it's good to make lists. So
Yeah,
bear
listen
with
to
us though as we get better in this.
Yeah.
So as we know, what do we call a woman who's marrying a very young man?
Cougar.
A cougar. So, a manther for a man, a cougar for a woman. There's nothing wrong with it, right? As we have established that. But they says men who are younger, they want to marry an older woman because they like somebody that's in control.
Yeah.
So women that are mature, they are in control, of course. When you're more mature, you can make better decisions. You make the decisions.
Probably more control in bed too. Do this. Do that.
Oh no!
Move here. Move there.
Get here. Okay. I'm sorry. All right.
Okay.
All right. And then they said that they like it. The men, they like the maturity of the women.
Yes, I think that kind of speaks also to the reason why younger women go with older men is that the no games, the no drama type of thing. So that kind of speaks to that.
And then they said that older women, they like being pursued.
Oh, yeah.
I think when younger men pursue them, they like it. Right now, like young women, sometimes like, what are you doing? Keep following me, you know?
Yeah.
Why do you keep doing this? No, you know.
We're kind of used to it. I think, and as a woman gets older, you know, there's fewer men pursuing, so that when you do have, especially if you have a young guy pursuing you, that's like exciting, you know.
Oh, and you know what? Contrary to popular belief, women that are older actually have a burst of energy more than the young ones. They said they have bursts of energy because they have already gone there. You know, they've done everything they can. Now they have so much energy just to have fun.
Yeah.
And they are more stable. They have financial stability. They can take you to all the sports game you want, and they have a budget for it. You can go to all these fancy restaurants. They have a budget for it. You can go travel and go on vacation in Hawaii. They have a budget for it. So why not? And they are great in bed. So why not? So why not, right? Anyway, so I think those are some of the reasons why men like to pursue older women.
And but then they did have some data on why those types of marriages don't work. Again, it's that social.
Yes.
That there is a social stigma that comes with an older woman with a younger guy. The same as there is with
older men marrying younger women. And they said that it's sometimes you might be good at disregarding or deflecting all these negative noises around you about your relationship, but it really hurts when it's coming from your friends and your family.
Yeah. And
most of the time the family are having a hard time accepting. And I know it happens to a lot of Filipinas relationships. Some of them, they might marry an older man. Some marrying the same age, some marrying a little bit older. But there are some who might marry an older man. And the people in the society might look at it in such a negative way. You know, that they're questioning your motives.
Yeah.
Why are you marrying that man? Or why are you marrying that younger woman? You know, on the other side. So,
right.
And when it comes to your mother, why did she ask questions about you marrying me?
You know what? Not so much.
Not so much.
I think at that point she kind of knew, from what I've told her, that you were a fine, upstanding woman, and I had her blessing with it, which is rare because before with some other, I think
you were getting older too.
Yeah, I was getting older. She's probably
because she has brothers. How many brothers she has that's not married?
Yeah. So my mom has 1, 2,
three. The twins. The twins.
Yeah.
And then
yeah. So
two sisters.
Yeah, and two sisters. There's like 4. She's from a family of like 10 or 11 kids.
And 10 or 11.
I mean, well, there was one
that died. Okay.
That died when they were young. But out of the remaining, there was only like 4. Like my mom. Let's see, it was my mom.
It's okay. Just the numbers.
Yeah, just the numbers. So, but basically,
4 of them are not married.
4 of them are not married. They
And
never
still
got
not.
married.
They
Still
never get
not.
married. They're older now.
Older and not married.
So I think she's just hurrying you up because you're at that age. I'm
getting. You might want to get married now.
You might want to get married now. Yeah. So and my parents, when I tell them about you, they did not really question praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. My parents they trust my decisions that, that I made. They deem that I was a very responsible woman. So whatever you decide, we are behind you. So that was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
So those are like the reasons why most people marry. But let me tell you this: women also, they are nowadays. This new group of women, or this younger generation, they have a lot of standards too in marrying, in who they want to marry.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, they prefer more older men, and which they say is like, and the requirement is very, very high. The standard is very, very high.
Yes.
And they said most of them, they want to marry older, not so old, but older men that are already established,
Yeah.
And I was telling my husband that I think these women, they really like the number 666. And I said, and I don't want to say that. I don't even like saying that, because in the Bible, 666 is the number of the beast, the devil. So I guess this is the devil in women's requirements is this 666, which is 6 figures, 6 feet, and 6 pack. So now
6 figures, 6 feet,
and
6
6
pack.
pack. So now I'm looking at my husband here. I don't think I belong in this category.
Oh, are you saying I don't have any of those? Okay, I don't have the height.
Let me see. You're not 6 feet,
Mm-hmm.
but you look tall to me, even though I know you're not 6 feet.
Yeah.
You're not 6 feet.
Yeah.
You don't have 6 figures.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, not yet. We cannot say not yet with 6 feet unless you're going to wear heels someday. So you're really not going to get there. You are not, you don't have 6 figures yet. And you don't have, even if I flip you over back and forth, there's no six pack. You have one, he has 1 pack.
1 pack's all you need, huh?
Yes, that's all I need, because his 1 pack is full of love. There you go. Should it make you feel better?
Yeah.
He doesn't have 6 pack. He has 6 pack.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
Oh, you're not right, woman.
I love
you're
you.
not right.
I love you. Yes. So, anyway, I did not consider those things when I look at him, because when I look into our relationship, I did not ask God for financial things or whatever. I was just asking God to please give me a man who loves you so much and who loves me so much. Because if you really love God, you will obey his commands. And one of the things God asked a husband to do is to love the wife as much as he loved the church. And what did Jesus do for the church?
He died for the church.
Does that mean you're gonna die for me?
I have to, but
no, but you don't have to. You can live with me.
Oh, I can live with you. Cool. That's good.
And then we can live together until we die together.
Yeah. And we're building together.
Yes, until we're 100 years old.
That's right.
We can die together at 100.
Sounds good to me.
In Jesus' name.
Yeah.
All right. So, forgive us for our not being very, very good at this yet. But we have come to the conclusion that regardless of age, married couples experience relationship success when there's
some basic things that are
involved in it. And one of the things is, they say that. This is what they say.
This is what they
For
say.
me, it's not about education, but it says the higher the education level is of the couples involved, the more successful their marriage is. And then the more money you have, the more successful marriage is. What? And then having children will make the relationship more successful, which is true. They said divorce is prevented when there's children involved. Sometimes they wait until the children are all grown up, like what your father did.
Yeah.
Yes, his father waited until
I graduated high school for when my parents got divorced.
They eventually get there, but it was delayed, and who knows? Maybe in that delaying, it might help make it work. But anyway, and then next one, lower levels of neuroticism.
Neuroticism. The
The
less crazy you are. No.
it's just having lower
No.
moods. When your moods
lower
are
moods.
low and you have a lot of
Yeah.
those are neuroticism, whatever
Yeah.
you say.
Neuroticism.
Yeah, neuroticism, whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. So, make sure that you don't have moods in your marriage, okay?
Yeah.
If you have your period, try not to have that mood anyway.
Don't transfer that to
Don't transfer that to people around you.
Yeah.
I always teach my children that. I did not do anything to you. You're mad at certain things. You don't project it to me. Okay? So, because it's not good for relationship. When you don't have in your moods, sit in the corner and take deep breaths. And sing songs.
Sing songs of praise to the Lord.
And pray. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But I am blessed to not have those moods. Because I get rid of them. I throw them out of the window. Anything negative that comes to me, like, throw it in the window.
Yeah.
Don't come in. In Jesus' name. I have a family to love. All right. So now, this is another thing. And this one is really good for us.
This is key. This is key.
one of the really...
And they
it
always,
works.
this is not going to be a surprise to anyone.
Yes. Very good communication skills.
That's right.
And we always say this, you can talk everything out.
Yes.
Talk.
But what was that? You looked up something else, some other data that said that even 5 minutes of talking a day between couples will help
Oh,
the
yes.
marriage. And we looked at that. It was a surprise to us. Like,
That's just...
5 minutes.
Like people how much is the average time people talk to each other?
Yeah.
Like, it's like minutes. It's like, what? It's like, we spend like 5 hours talking.
And we talk everywhere.
I know. I said we talk everywhere. We talk in the bathroom.
Yep. Talk in the
We
bed.
talk in the bathroom. This is crazy. We talk in the toilet while I'm sitting in the toilet. My husband's in front of me when we're talking, and then
I'll pull up a chair. She's got her seat, and like, I guess that one's taken. Let me pull up another one.
Which is good because it's like I'm wasting my time here, huh? I don't know, why don't we talk?
You're not going anywhere. Hey, let's talk.
And you know what else we do that we talk? When I'm in my school and I go to the bathroom after lunch, I sit in that bathroom, in that toilet, and I call my husband. And guess where my husband is at that time? He's in the toilet too.
I'm sorry. This might be TMI for a lot of
It's not
folks.
TMI, it's okay. So he's in the toilet at home. I'm in the toilet at work. And we talk.
But it works. I mean, 20
It's
years,
good.
y'all.
That's right. And it's good. You say how you feel. You
Yes.
say what you want. You say what you need. You say what offended you or what you don't want to hear. You know, and say those things and you can talk it out. And don't argue about it. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Talk about it. Don't argue about it. Talk about it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. And also another one is that helps relationship if you are supported by each other's families or surroundings.
The people that are around you.
The support that you have will also help you succeed, you know? And then if you come, it says, this is very good. With this, it says forgiveness. If you come into a relationship with the attitude of forgiveness, and I will add to it, with the attitude of forgiving, not only forgiving somebody, but also asking for forgiveness.
Yes.
That would work really good. That would help really. And then when both people are have emotional intelligence, it means you don't let. I mean, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Don't let your emotions rule you.
That's right.
Don't let your emotions.
Be willing to be humble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, humble yourself when you need to.
Me, I cry. I don't cry because of him. I cry because sometimes there's issues, there's financial things we need for our children that, you know, my children, so many things, I cannot honor them, but our needs are provided, some wants are provided, but there are things that, let's say right now, I want to have a charity, I want to have my own foundation, but I want to help homeless people, veterans, I want to help the orphans and all these people, but I can only help little. I want to help a lot.
Yeah.
I want to help in millions. And sometimes I see somebody doing all these things and like I've been dreaming and envisioning these things since this person was born. And I'm still envisioning them, and this person is already doing it. So, before this person was born, and this person is already doing it. So, and then sometimes I get emotional, so I cry, and then my husband just comes there and cuddle me and hug me, and then I go in my closet and cry some more to God. But not yet. Someday, by the grace of God. Yes.
Yeah.
And then the SEX.
Lastly.
Of course. Lastly, the SEX. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can live with that one. I know. I know it's good, but I can live without it. Okay. All right. So, but I don't know where all these things, they never mention the word love.
Yeah, it is surprising.
Because if you put the word love in here, it covers everything.
Yeah, it covers all of
except
that.
money and education.
Yeah.
I don't think for me, I don't think education matters in marriage.
No. I guess the more you know, the more you can avoid some things. But
Yes.
in the grand scheme of things, I don't.
And I don't think more money also do that, but it makes life easier.
It makes
and
life
if you're
easier.
not mature coming in a relationship, money will destroy.
Because
the
we do know,
relationship.
I think that the number one reason for divorce is money.
No, I
Or
don't
one
think
of them.
One of the reasons.
It's
for
one of the
divorce.
big reasons. So, I mean, I can see where that would help. But, yeah, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, if you just put love in that, and what do we say when it's love is what? Love is God.
Love is God.
God is love.
And this is love never fails.
Yeah.
Because God never fails.
Yeah. So if you have God, like we tried to make this God the center of our marriage, we tried to make, and I think that has a lot to, maybe everything, to do with us being successful thus far. And
because when you love, you are patient. When you love, you're kind. When you love, you forgive. When you love, you trust, you hope, you persevere. When you love, you will do everything so that you will never fail.
That's right.
So, love should be there. Love should be it.
Yes, yes.
And then when you love each other, you will work together to build things together, like what we're doing right now.
That's right.
Yes.
So that we're coming
it's
to.
getting so long. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's so long. So we've come to.
Daddy, also,
yeah.
so sorry.
Right.
We want to ask you also about you. Can you
Yes,
tell us
yes.
in the comments what is your age difference?
Yeah.
What is the age difference between you and your spouse? And how do you make it work?
Yes.
What are the challenges because of your age difference?
Have you experienced any negative things outside of that because of your age difference?
That's right. Or if you are in that spectrum of from 30 and 70 years old, like 30 years difference or more, like how did you handle the criticism or the judgment or the society? So let us know. Let us be a community that maybe we can help each other. Through the comments, please.
Yeah.
And now for the reveal.
All right. So, what is our age?
I will not tell you. I will not tell you the day, the month. I can tell you the month.
You don't have to say a month.
But we can tell you our age. Yes.
Yeah.
And our age gap.
So,
Once we tell you our age gap, our age, you will know our age gap.
Yeah. Pretty much. So, hun, how old are you? And see, I didn't get slapped, so she doesn't.
Daddy. There's a data here.
Oh, we got more
There's
data?
data here. This is 60% of couples, before we reveal.
Yeah.
60% of couples married between the age of 20 to 25 will end in divorce.
Yes.
60%. But if you marry after the age of 25, it's only 24%.
It goes down.
It goes down.
If you marry.
I got
after
married at 26, so that's good.
Yeah.
We passed the threshold again, so that's good.
Yeah. Okay, so you got married you were 26 when we got married.
Yes.
So, how old are you now, honey bun? Let's see. Anyone who's good at math would know this, I guess.
Right now, I am 46 years old.
Whoa. And I am 53 years old. Which makes us 7 years.
Yes,
7 year
our
gap.
age gap
between
is
us.
7 years
7
old.
years.
7 years.
Yes.
So that's it. 7 years gap, and I did not look for a man older than me or whatever.
And I didn't look for some young thing.
Yes.
So yes, she said she got married when she was 26. I was 33 when we got married.
Yes. So now I'm 46. You're 53. He's gonna be in the AARP.
I'm gonna start getting.
Oh, you can have senior discount in 2 years.
You were already getting AARP stuff.
I don't know why
before
I'm getting AARP.
I don't know why, but
yes,
yeah.
but anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
we are thankful.
Yes. So that was fun.
So that was fun. We'll be more prepared. Although we try to be prepared,
Yeah.
but sometimes when you're not comfortable with camera, it kind of, throws you off. But it's good to have notes. Yes, and we know that you are very forgiving and you understand we just started. So thank you for understanding, and let us be a community helping one another, okay?
Yes.
All right.
So thank you again so much for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share.
And remember, it's not the age difference.
Yes.
It's your intentions.
Yes.
If you have the right attitude, if you have the right motives, if you have love and you have God in your relationship, you are more likely to succeed. So, keep on loving, okay? Because what? Because love never fails. All right,
Peace.
everybody. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.